Welcome to a special moment in the game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the LSU Tigers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Using his legs, it's Durham. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35, though.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
So quickly, with one. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The tight end has got it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Really love this play design on 3rd down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player in a one-on-one situation on the backside, and it's an easy slant. Easy pitch and catch, beautiful route, beautiful ball, and it's a conversion for the offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Five-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking for some space. It's Durham. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Here comes the rush. He stopped short on that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Oh, he's got open space.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, this is a clear go for it. I know it's not a great situation. You're outside of your own 5, but a field goal, you don't take the lead. Touchdown, you do take the lead. This is time to go for it. Who's your best player? What's your best matchup? Get him in the end zone and make the throw.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big gain, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage. Good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And he's got it, no problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. They got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harris. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. They take a shot or try to pick up the first down. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down then.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running... That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. To the air. It's Stockton. Good throw. Complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Phillips. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
And the same runner's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. To throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And that one is incomplete. with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On the ground, it's Durham. Stopped for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They're going to run it. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, it's not about moving the chains.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good, and they told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
I just love to see it, Chris. Just when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first half of 17.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Handoff running right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The sure hands. It's Wilson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit right as the ball arrives.
He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
Oh, I love the savvy from quarterback, as he breaks contain on this scramble, he sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the tailback's got it again. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Has the first down and more. He's got space, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have. And I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands. And if you've got one, target him. And they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
I like the completion for a first down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wide out. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for...
It's Harris. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Look out, he's got space ahead. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Over the middle and incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted on the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Wideout's now flustered. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it, and it falls incomplete.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made. A lot of space now. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. LSU is now operating in the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, LSU. Great connection there for 6 points.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's Frazier. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the handoff towards the right tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Again, makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Picks it up himself and still going. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And a timeout is called here, 10 seconds remaining on the clock. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. He pulls in the catch. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Just a tremendous achievement, one that will rank alongside the great teams ever in this conference. Undefeated regular season, now this conference championship. And Joe, if you look at this team, anything seems possible the way they've played.
Chris, a